Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and today I'm going to be showing you two cute projects for Halloween. I'm thinking about treat holders. Usually for Halloween I do a few of the cards, but sometimes I just love doing treat holders because I think that with the little ones it always makes sense to just send little treats at school or even at the office. So this year I decided I wanted to be doing some treat holders. So I'll be very honest with you, and I've been running like crazy this week. Too many things going on, and so I have two projects. So we'll see how that goes. I do know I'm gonna be using those two. I kind of did a little bit of a pre-planning, and I'll go a little bit more. I'll go into more details as I go along. So yeah, my mom, so I did have to cancel yesterday's lives because my mom, was traveling back to Mexico today. And so I have to take care of everything is fine. So she's there. And I think that, she must have just arrived. So I hope everything went well. I have not really talked to her just yet. But anyway, so thank you so much for asking, Betsy. So if you're new to my Facebook Live, do let me know where you're watching from. And also, anyway, I really appreciate you taking your time because I know it's a Friday and I'm sure you have lots of things to do. And so I really appreciate when you are taking part of your time with me. I see Kate, you're here. Hopefully everything is fine with you. I know that the storm Dorian is going your way or it already landed. So anyway, I hope everything is fine with you. Okay, so a little bit here too. So the new catalog is live. So officially I can now show you a little bit of what's inside of this one, where before we couldn't do it. And I know I have been mentioning about the, what is this class? The Stamping with Friends class that I am doing with two other fellow demonstrators, Jennifer and April. And so I just wanted to show you the suites that we're going to be using. I know a few people have contacted me with questions as to what is included. And so there's pretty much 6 classes. So it's 6 classes in one. The main goal is for us to show you as many ideas with the different products from this catalog. So it's a way to kind of kick it off. And so you're going to be doing, you're going to have 6 classes where each class contains 4 projects of each of the suites. Now, only 3 of those classes have make and takes, and the other 3 classes are tutorials, just because we just need to keep the cost of the whole thing a little bit down. And I know it's already a pricey class, but if you think about it, it's 6 classes in one event. So one of the classes that have the make and take is this one. So Rapid in Plate has a make and take. So I'm sure you're gonna love it. And of course, make and takes, you will have everything to make all projects. Plus, during the event, we're gonna see all the tips and tricks from us, because we're gonna go live and show you if there's any specific that you need to pay attention when you're putting together your projects. You do definitely need to have the bundle or the things, but everything else, it will be included on the make and take. So Rapid in Plate is one of them. The paper is amazing. It has a gold foil. I mean, you're gonna love it. Another of the classes that have a make and take, it's my favorite, Come Together, and this is the one that I designed it. And again, it's going to be four cards. You'll have everything to complete it. You do have to have the stamp and the dice to make sure that you can do it. You can complete all the projects, but everything else will be provided. And then the last one that is included, it's another of the Christmas, this one, the brightly gleaming suite, which is amazing. This is the one that has all the copper foil. All the cards look so elegant. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So this one also has a make and take. So again, you're gonna have everything included there. Definitely you do want to have the stamp set that goes with it. Then also on this class, not only do you get the six classes, but you also get, if you pick the option that has the make and takes as well as the product, you'll have $50 worth of products of a goodie bag on the class. So definitely, I'm sure you're gonna love it. And you're gonna get a little bit of new products from this catalog. Now, if I go with the ones that are bonus classes, so these will not have a make and take, but you'll get again 4 tutorials to make cards. Is the Let It Snow, which is the one that I designed. I'm so in love with this one. I have been making so many projects because this is like one of my favorites, and I love that it comes with a punch. This time there is a snowman and then there is the punch, and I love that because I mean, how many of you really like the things, but then you find out that you have to be die cutting all these little pieces? I mean, even though I love it, most of the times I know I won't be doing it. I just don't have the time. So for me, having the option for punches is just the best, because I know a punch, I can do it really quick. And if you know me, you know that I do really quick and easy projects. And so having a punch really made my day. Because I don't know if you remember, but a few years ago, there was a cute little set that had a little penguin, and it has the hat and the scarf. And it's all this stuff that those little penguins look cute and amazing. I mean, although I love it so much, I just couldn't get it, you know, because I knew I was never going to use it. So I always wish they had something similar as a punch, and now they brought it with a punch. So I'm super excited about that. The other one that is going to be on a bonus class, let me see, it's hold on, let me just see. It is this one. Harvest Hellos is also a bonus class. I know you're gonna love it. To be honest, when I first saw it, I was like, it's an apple and a pumpkin. I don't know that I like it. Oh my goodness, I'm just so in love with this. All the projects that I've seen with these ones are amazing. So I know you're gonna love it a lot. So anyway, and we also show you how versatile this bundle is gonna be. So definitely a great class on that one. And then of course you're gonna have the Monster Bash Suite as well, which is the one that I'm gonna be using today. So you'll have more ideas with that. And so this is also one of those bonus classes. Now, in addition to that, there's also going to be 3 WOW presentations, and we're gonna try to use different projects or different products from the ones that we're showing on the classes, because again, we want to make sure you get as many ideas with all the products coming up in the new catalog. So if you want more information about that great class, make sure you're on my mailing list. It's on the description of this video. I'll always put it on top, so make sure you sign up, because I've been sending emails about registering for that event. I'm sure you're gonna love it, and so definitely go ahead and sign up for that email so that you get information about that class and the registration link. So that's all I'm gonna talk today about that class, and I'm gonna go ahead and start going through the project. So I do have 2 projects, and mainly because again, I'm just running crazy around the house with everything going on. And so I just wanted to show you pretty much how I do this thing. So you can see here I have two pieces that I want to show. And are these not the cutest thing? These are on the annual catalog. I know that we had them in the past, and I love that we got them back, because honestly these are great to hold, to close on treat boxes without having to rip them. Now I have here one of these. I was playing around with the new Kirby box. Let me just show you here. Hold on, let me just open it. So let me just show you here, because this is another one that I'm just crazy about. I just love it. So I love that in one cut you get this. If you remember, a few years ago we used to have the same type of box, but it was a half, so it was a little bit bigger. This time they come up with the same but in a smaller version, and then you cut it in one pass, so you don't have to be cutting 2 pieces to get the one. You don't have to use any glue. So to me, this is like the best ever. And of course you can even put a little thingy here, right? I mean, just to hold it, put a bow, a little tack, and then you're done. So this is by far one of my favorite ones on the holiday catalog. But anyway, so let me just put this here so I remember what I was trying to do. And so anyway, so let me start with this one, because that one is the one. Now I'm using the Design Series paper that goes with that suite, and it's the Monster Bash Design Series paper. And I love the colors. I think it's I love this one a lot. I don't know why. But this is really great because even though you might not have this one, it didn't matter because you can hand cut. And I'll be honest, I'll be just spending every time I have a little time, I just go and hand cut them, because this is gonna be easier for me as I am putting treat holders, because I can just go ahead and just put it on whatever, and you'll see what I mean by that. So definitely just spend some time and just fussy cut them, and then you'll be ready whenever you have some inspiration or some boxes to do for a treat holder. So definitely a great one. But I love when they do that. I love when Stampin' Up! Has design series paper with big images that you can hand cut, because really this is all you need to embellish all your projects. If you remember last week, I showed you one card and you can see how simple it is. Again, just fussy cut that one and just put a little bit of paper and boom, you have it. So it just make it so easy for you to come up with ideas when you have design series paper with the larger images. So this is what I'm going to be using on this one. Now for this one, because it's going to be a treat holder, I thought it would be cute if I kind of put this little image all over. So, and again, I don't have this ready. I'm telling you guys, it's been, my week has been crazy. And of course I wanted to enjoy the last few days with my mom here in Dallas. You know, she comes here like once or twice a year, and then I don't see her for months. And so definitely want to make the most when she's here. And of course, this being her last week with us, definitely I want to spend as much time with her. So anyway. So that's the reason I couldn't really prepare much this time as other times. But you'll see, everything will go great. So no issues there. Alright, so I have these. And I'm thinking I'm just going to go randomly, you know, stamping these. I'm going to go ahead. This is, what is this color? Gray Granite. And this one is 8.5 by, I believe it's 4. Let me just see. Yeah, by 4. Is that right? Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and this is one of those boxes, like a triangle box. So I'm just gonna go and focus on this area. Or actually, I'm just gonna do randomly. I think that will be better. And I'm gonna bring Gray Granite and see. Let's see what happens. Thank you so much for sharing it. I really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in a straight, kind of straight lines right now. I probably should have gone more like a random. We'll see. Anyway. I just need to have that. They look really cute. Oh, I should have. Well, anyway. What? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. Well, you know what? When I have situations like that, where is... Hold on. Where's my little... well, let's just pretend this. What am I gonna do? Hold on. I just want to have like another piece of paper, and of course I don't have one here. Okay. Sorry for my reach. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I think I can do that. There you go. So it doesn't seem like there's a big hole there. So anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it like so. You know, you always have to improvise on these things, I tell you. And of course, I never have the project done. So this is truly what happens when I do my cards and my projects. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do on this one 2, and then 4, and then 6, and then 8. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I want the 1/2 inch here. Oh. And then I want 2.5, so that way I have a 2 inch here. And there you have it. Now, on this one, it's going a little bit like so right now. And this one thing that I'm going to be doing is that on this one and that one, and I know it's going to be hard for you to see it, so what I am going to be doing is I'm going to bring my pencil, and just so that you can see it. So I'm going to be putting a mark on one, and then I'm going to go ahead and go from here to here with my bone folder. And the same thing from here to here. So I'm going to be doing it on this one and then on this one, but on the front, okay? Because I know it's going to be kind of crazy to see it. In fact, it's kind of crazy to see it even right now. So I'm going to go here, a little dot here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring my bone folder. I'm going to go from that dot again, and again I think that you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, so it's going from this point to that point to this point to this point, but on the front, that way you can see it better. The same thing I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to go ahead at one, and then from that mark to that mark. That way, when I am putting together the box, it goes a little bit better, or it kind of cooperates with me. Hold on, I'm doing here. All right, so I don't know that you really can see it. Yeah, you can see it here, right? So you have those lines here, right? So anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and actually I think I need to cut first. Let me just do that. I'm gonna cut this section. I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna cut also this section. Okay, and then I'm gonna be cutting this section to that line. All right. And I think that if I do this again, I think that the little jars will be more random, you know? Like I will put them more randomly, because this one, yeah. But anyway, it will be fine. You'll see it. And so at this point, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add adhesive here. And you can use your tear tape. Is that how it's called now? I don't even remember now. But anyway, we have a tear tape, I think is the name. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name right now. But anyway, strong adhesive I'm using right now for the sake of this video, or this live. And you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and put this ones here. Oh, I should have folded first. Yeah, there you go. So you can see how this one goes, right? So I'm going to go ahead and, so let me just think here. So this is the one that has the glue. So I'm going to use this one as my front. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do, I believe I have to do this like so. I think it will look nicer that way. So I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive. And the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive. Okay. So you're just going to go ahead and, where did we set? It's this one. Okay, so I'm going to have that one. Alrighty. I always kind of burnish this. And then once you have that, because I did those points, see that? It goes really, see that? It folds really nicely. Now, what I said with this is that in the past, I was doing here some holes and then do a bow and whatnot. At this point, you can just use one of these little cute guys and hold it shut. Is that not nice? I mean, look at that little thing. So you can add like a little, like kisses or a little chocolate. You can add something there. And then I have already die cut. So let's just think about these. And then of course I lost already the little monster that goes with this one. What did I do with the monster? I know it was here. Well, let me see. What did I do? I lost it. Anyway, we're going to use another one. I have here another one. So we'll use this one, or we can use one of these. Let me see which one will look also nice. Do I like that one? It looks good. But I like that one. But oh, here it is. I'm like, I like that little skeleton better. Yeah, I like this one better. This is the one that I wanted. Okay. So, see, I mean, I know I don't have the project done, but I always have the idea. And I had already pictured this guy here. Because look at that one. You can put it right there. And boom, you're done. See? So they're really easy to make. And you can see, yeah, as long as you have that one already cut, it goes really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and bring some dimensionals. And I'll put like this one here. And then I think it will be, yeah, I'm going to put it right there. Am I off? Oh, there's a person selling their fast views. Holy cow. I need to see that. I'll probably be buying it. Thank you, Carol, for the tip. I might go there. Is that not crazy? I know. Anyway, so now that I have it that way, you can add your treats. And then they don't have to rip the box because they have the little mini clip. And you can add, I mean, here's where you can get all crazy. You can have any of these sentiments here if you want. I know I'm going to be doing this for 3-year-olds. So definitely I'm not going to be spending that much time on those because, to be honest, they're going to go for the candy. So anyway, so this is the one right there. I was thinking maybe we can put a little creepy there or something there. So you can just add a little sentiment and then be done with it. I know there's also the tiny little messages or tiny sayings where it has a happy Halloween. I think it also will be really nice. But as you can see, this one will be very easy to make, right? Don't you think? Oh, thank you, Marianne. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now for the next one. Okay, the next one. Oh, and you know what? Here's the other thing. So I've got also these ones, of course, because I love all of these. And I thought it would be really nice if we add maybe one of those, don't you think? Yeah, let's just see. Or maybe add a little dots, you know? Like maybe we just had... Or let me just see. I don't know if I want the little bird. No, the bird looks kind of weird in this one. I'm going to go without it. But I think that you can use... well, maybe I can use... Oh, that will add something if I add their eyes with this. I think that will be interesting. Let's just add that. Let me just see what I think. See, I always just play with it and then just see if I like it. Oh, it looks kind of cute. Oh yeah, I do like it. Okay, let's add those as little eyeballs. Oh my goodness, just work with me. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the other one. Oh my goodness, I love it. Whoa. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yeah, definitely go with the little eyeballs. Definitely. Okay, so this is project number 1. So let's just go with project number 2. Now, project number 2, I'll be very honest, I just designed it in like the last 20 minutes before coming to my room. And here is my thought. And this is the one that I really wanted you to, or I wanted to explain to you. Because a lot of the times, you know, everyone asks me, like, how do you come up with these things? Or how do you think about it? This is the die that I use. I didn't mention that, right? But this is the die cuts, the ornate frames. Which I think is great. I mean, this is the one that I use for that one. And I also kind of die cut several of them, right? You can see it here. I just went ahead and die cut them, and so now I'm ready. Like I said, I usually just have things to play with. Like in this case, I cut that one, I already die cut these, and so now it's just a matter of playing with what I have. Now, because of this paper, I thought it would be really cute for a treat holder because, you know, it has little stuff in jars that are kind of creepy for like Halloween, don't you think? So this one says treat boxes in my eyes, right? So this is how I'm picturing this one. And this one, I might do the creepy or spooky or something for this one. So what I did with this is, of course, for Oliver, these are very popular. He loves those, and I know his friends likes this too. So I figured let's just do one of those. Now, for this one, what I did, this is 8.5 by, I believe it's 5. Let me just see. Yes, this is 5. So this is 8.5 by 5. So you get 2 by each of the sheet. And so here is what I did, literally. And I know it might hurt your head, but what I did is I went ahead and put this one. This is like 3.5. And then I figured, well, I probably need like a 1/4 because it's a little bulky. So I went ahead and did this. I need this to be 3 3/4. Again, 3.5 with plus the 1/4, right? So this is the 3 3/4. And so because I need front and back, I went ahead and did double. And then I want to overlap a little bit. So it's 1.5. So I did it all in 4 so I can do my math. And so it ended up being 8. Now, let me just think about this because I think I messed up here because this is 8.5. So I might have to cut this one. We'll just figure it out as I go. The important thing of this is now that I have that, here is the design. The 3 3/4 has to go here and then the rest goes there. So that's kind of, I figured these things out. And so really just use your ruler and see how big you need it. Because that's the thing, depending on the treat that you are using, you'll have to come up with different measurements. So for this one, let's just see how this goes. And like I said, I've not done it. I just designed it like 20 minutes ago before this live. And so I'm just going to trust that I know my math. And we'll go from there. So anyway, so this thing says that I need, well, let me think about this because I think I did have to cut this one to 8. Yeah, I have to cut to 8 so that this thing works, right? Because clearly I didn't do that. So let me just cut that one. I just cut it here. It says 8 by 5. So I need to cut 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch on my thing is like this much. And now it should be 8. Yeah, there you go. So I have my 8. So this one has to be 2 1/4. So I'm gonna go 2 1/4. Then I'm gonna go here and do the 2. And these should be 3 3/4. That's how I figure this out. Yeah, you can see it here, 3 3/4. So it worked. So I did have to cut it there. Then from this side, I thought I will use 3/4 inch on this side, and then this one goes that way. So I will have 1 inch on this side. So I'm just gonna fold it here. I could do 4, but sometimes I just rather to have that corner. Okay, so just to go back, so I did 2 1/4 and then rotated and then 2, and this will be the 3 3/4. On this side it's 1, and then on this side I have 3 3/4. Okay, so hopefully you follow there. I know I will have to be cutting this one smaller because I knew it was kind of taller, but because I didn't know my math, I didn't want to kind of risk it there. So I need to cut a bit here, right? Because this section, I have to see how big this is. This section is 3 1/4, so I need to change this one to 3 because I usually leave 1/4 inch. And then let me just see on this one. This one is 3 3/4, so this one should be 3.5. So I have 3.5. And this one should be 3. So let's just cut this one right away so that we are done cutting and pressing. There you go. See, and so that's how I pretty much go with making projects. And I know sometimes it kind of hurts your head when you're doing all those fractions, but you just have to be visualizing, right? And so that's pretty much how this whole thing went. And but you know what? Maybe I did needed that. Oh no, it is overlapping. Okay. Oof, I was like, well, maybe I did needed that. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna be cutting these sections, and let me do another thing here. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be cutting these, because these two or these four things, the corners, you don't need them. So this is a really quick and easy treat holder, as you can see, and you can do two on every for every sheet of paper. So for one cardstock, you do two of these little guys. Okay, and so what I'm going to be doing, see, this one is a little bit, all right, I'm going to be using my corner rounder here, and I'm going to be doing the same here, and then the same thing here, and then the same thing here. There you have it. Okay, so alrighty, so you have it here. I'm gonna trash this one. So now I know this one will go here, right? And you can see how cute this is looking, right? And oh my goodness, I'm out of this one, so let me bring another one. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so Carol, definitely I'm gonna be looking for that pose with the person selling their fast fuse, because I definitely don't want to get out of it. I still love it so much. So is that good? Yeah. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. Thank you, Kay. And then I'm going to be folding these sections. So now I gotta be careful here. Yes. So I'm actually going to be putting it right here on the side that I think is going to go. And I'm going to be putting it right at the edge. Of course, if you have the clear and tape, I think it is, then you can do then you can use that one right at the border. Now, where is my bone folder? Yeah, here. All right, so we're gonna be using that one, the same thing here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and then use this one. I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Now this one, and see, I should be able to fit this little guy here. Yeah, see that? And then I can just do it like so. Now this one, I don't want to close it. What I'm going to be doing is it's closed, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tying a bow. Oh, and you know what I did? I should have thought about this. Well, never mind. So this one should be upside, you know, I have them upside down, so who cares? Okay. But, so be careful when you're doing that, because this should have been the other way. So I'm going to pretend like my thing is that way. So I'm just going to have it the other way, because at this point, I already glue it. And see, I didn't follow my own rules of never glue anything until you're ready. Well, this is what happens when I don't follow the rules. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let me just do this. Wow, let me think about what am I doing here. I'm doing my bow. Alrighty. I always feel like I need a second hand or a third hand helping me. There we go. Alrighty. And then I will put this one. My idea is to put it like right here, because then they can open it up and then have the candy. Now, in my case, right, because I have it the other way, I'm going to do it this way so that people can open it. I mean, this one is upside down, so it's still okay. No one really, well, who knows? You know. I know, but anyway. We'll just pretend it's not upside down, because at this point it's way too late. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my dimensionals, right? So where are the dimensionals? Here. I know, right? It's all, yeah, you're so right, Carol. It's always harder when you're doing these things live. Because, yeah, too many things. You're thinking too many things. And anyway. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more. And now, actually, I think I need, well, this one is going to go super bulky. Holy cow. Alright, I'm going to put this one right there. And then I'm going to put like 2 here, so that it is around that paper. It will be okay. It will be okay. So what do you think, huh? Again, you have it right there, so they can just undo the bow, take the gummies, and hopefully they can use it for something else. And so here you have it, right? I mean, really quick and easy. And you could, on this one, I mean, you could go ahead and do the spooky little tag or something, or the creepy if you want it. I actually like it that way. I mean, I really do. So, and like I said, these most likely are going to be for 3-year-olds. So I'm not going to be embellishing over the top, because I know, I mean, they're going to go for the gummies and that's it. So anyway, so that's it for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed. These are really quick and easy. And I think that I love this one a lot. I really do. So anyway, let me know which one do you like better. Yeah, I like both. I don't know. This time is going to be hard for me. But anyway, so thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate you staying with me. By the way, next week, I won't be able to do Facebook Live. So just heads up there. But maybe I can do it on a Sunday, but I won't be able to do it either Thursday or Friday. So maybe I'll do it on a Sunday, depending on how things go here. So anyway, so thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate the birthday wishes. Oh, by the way, let me just tell you. So today is my birthday, of course, as you are seeing here. And so I came home and I got 3 birthday cards. Is that not crazy? Because they came today. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, perfect timing, right? So this one is from Yolanda Garza. And let me just put it here. I love how she has, how she decorated the envelope. And I mean, I just love it. I just love it. Really nice. And then I got another one. Actually, I got 3. So I got this one from Deborah Wallace. And look at this. Is that not gorgeous? This is great. I don't have this set, and this looks really nice. And then I got another one from Tyler. Here it is, Tyler. See that? Pretty cute. I love that butterfly. I'm so sad this butterfly is no longer available. So anyway, so thank you so much for all the birthday cards. I really appreciate it. And so anyway, I'll see you maybe Sunday. I'll think about it. I'll let you know during the week if I will be able to do it. If not, I'll see you until the following week, because I know Thursday or Friday I won't be able to be here. But again, make sure you are on the mailing list, because that class is closing. The last day to sign up to that class for the holiday, for the holiday catalog, it's until September 15th. That's the deadline. So anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.